gotta get back in shape for my wife. Her sexual appetites are massive. I haven't been this excited for 30 years.
The only thing I'm more excited for is redeeming my lips. My pretty lips.
Okay, so we forgot to look at Ming last episode, even though we got her a little while ago, so it's Ming.
Hey, she got fast magic.
And now we've also got Sarah. They show as having the same attack and casting time, but Ming actually casts things a little bit faster than Sarah, but Sarah's magic hits harder.
Okay.
She is your black mage. Like,
Yes.
Sarah's... Oh.
Whereas Ming ends up more suited to a support white mage, because she can get that stuff off faster.
Sarah isn't Sarah Argonar.
Nope. They don't take names, I guess. I don't know.
I guess I don't know their culture or their religion.
I mean, that's a completely real thing here, but yeah, as Ruin mentioned, who knows what it is in this fantasy world.
You'll find out later.
I don't know what
Immortals
Twisted
are
Kellogg
Immortals
people
and
worship.
Immortals and where they're from are frankly kind of weird.
They're like from a...
And don't make a whole lot of sense.
Are they from Canada?
Yes, they're from Canada.
I knew it!
Immortals are Canadians.
Canadians are truly...
Sarah, we need to get to the Goatson capital. We'd like you to unseal the Black Cave.
That seal was set to prevent an invasion by Gotsa, so that Tosca wouldn't be caught up in a war.
Yeah, but just, your head was screwed on wrong then.
Even with your memory gone, you acted to protect others.
The longer we leave Gongora to his own devices, the more children like ours will come to harm. Help us, Sarah.
Come.
Hers is just higher up.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're not going straight to the next dungeon. There's a few little errands to do back in the town with the Kellalon statues and all that stuff.
Oh, good. Yes.
Specifically, there is a memory to get and 3 treasure hunts to pick up, and all 3 of the treasure hunts are pretty handy to get right now.
To lift a quote from Sokka, "This is the time-wasting nonsense I've been missing!"
Are the treasure hunts going to be relevant for the next dungeon?
Well, one of them definitely is. The other ones is just convenient to get them right now.
It's the dog!
But yeah, you come into this guy's house. It's the Dino family household. You talk to Dino, and he tells you, "Hey, there was a thing I saw."
Wait, this guy's named
in the
Dino,
Black
and he
Cave.
has a dog? Ah!
Yeah.
I get it.
Yabba dabba doo.
The dream to pick up is these 2 dudes sitting at the table. They're bored of peace, apparently.
Soldiers?
I felt hated a short while ago.
For a different reason.
That's what happens when you see your wife.
After 30 years.
Oh, I want to make a joke so bad.
Go for it. We have no shame.
It's unlike you to restrain yourself. So yeah, that's actually a case of, there's a treasure hunt in the dream.
I think that's actually, like, what, the second or third instance of that?
I think it's the second one.
Because I recall you getting a treasure hunt clue within a dream.
Yeah, the first one was the dream, the first time we came through this village, the one about Kaim being the hero and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, one of those treasure hunts is up here on the Northern Cape. It's in the little shrubbery section over here.
Could it be that chest you missed ages ago?
I'll get the chest on the way out.
The guy in town mentioned something about a bird leaving something by the sorceress's mansion. Is that another treasure hunt?
Yes, we'll be getting that one next.
Okie doke.
So yeah, the treasure chest contains the Lion Heart, which is an accessory that prevents terror. And the spell we picked up was Ailment Void, which sounds useful until you realize that it only reduces the chance of getting 1 ailment at a time at random.
Oh, that's...
Wait a minute, a terror-resisting thing, would that have been helpful for the mansion?
It would have been.
I was about to say.
You dumbass.
It would have been. But yeah. That, however, the spell Virus. Virus is basically better poison.
Neat. Is it like toxic?
There actually is a third level of poison in this called Toxin.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Okay.
okay.
The downside is that unlike poison, both Virus and Toxin have a chance to wear off on their own during battle.
Makes sense. It's a balance. That's a balancing factor.
Yeah, Toxin does like a quarter to a third of your health per tick.
Ow.
That's pretty potent.
And then you have level 4 poison, neurotoxin, where you just fucking die.
That's just death.
Whoops.
So yeah, if you come here before doing the Sorceress's Mansion, this big metal door's in the way, and it won't open.
But Sarah knows how to open it, because she put it there.
Kick off!
She did it.
Advanced geometry.
Isn't that just trigonometry?
Look at this nice cave.
Okay, so Black Cave, not gonna lie, I hate this dungeon, it sucks, it's boring. Most likely we're going to talk about things other than the dungeon during this.
Are there Zubats in this dungeon?
There are Zubats in this dungeon.
Yeah!
Oh, don't worry. Nothing will happen. It's okay.
What is this? Goats and soldiers?
Were they coming to recruit men from the village?
I imagine so.
Hey, wait a minute. I thought you said the cave critters would leave us alone if we didn't bug them. Liar.
That's what they were supposed to do.
Something's not right here. I sense something. Something terribly ominous.
Stay alert!
We're gonna fuck him up.
Thank you, Kaim.
No one gets it.
So this first encounter is always the same group of enemies. It's the preset fight. It will always be 6 of the bats, which are called Night Flyers, and 1 Dark Sorcerer.
Who's that guy in the back?
that?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's-
the dude in the back. The Night Flyers, all they have is a basic attack that has a chance to heal them for a portion of the damage they do, and they've got a fairly high evasion stat.
That's why you smack them with magic.
Right.
But they've only got 220 health, so they pretty much just die if you hit them with magic.
Since we've already made the joke about Zubats, are there any Geodude equivalents in here?
There's nothing really that's like a rock dude. There is, there's an enemy that's basic method of attack is to punch you. So I guess that counts.
Close enough.
Okay.
Actually, I don't remember Geodude really punching you, he just kind of tackled.
Well, Geodude don't
I mean,
really have a...
Geodude could.
He just has a pair of arms. What else is he gonna do?
Yeah, except the
I mean,
ones that...
Geodudes can punch you.
Yeah, of course, but the ones in Mount Moon are basic, so they just kind of tackle your ass.
Yeah,
Probably.
but don't forget that the game specifies that tackle is just kind of a catch-all term for they slam part of themselves into you in some fashion.
This is true.
So it could be a shoulder tackle from Geodudes. You never know.
Pretty much.
That's sort of a pseudo punch.
That's basically a punch with your upper arm.
Yeah.
This is already really good commentary for this place. It's very interesting.
Talking about Pokemon.
For some reason, I'm remembering a line from the Pokemon cartoon. Like, Brock gives a command to Geodude, and it's like...
Cutting you off for a second because this is the Dark Sorcerer's thing. If you hit them with any spell, they will counterattack with the exact same spell, but their counterattack is always single target, regardless of what they're countering.
You know, the Dark Sorcerer has a really good design. I really like it.
They will, however, cast the all-element spells themselves, and those will just do as well and hit everyone.
The Dark Sorcerer also looks like something you might see in, like, a Devil May Cry game, maybe.
You know, that's a really good point. He does look like a good DMC enemy. Not a DMC enemy, but a DMC enemy. You know
Yeah,
what
we
I
know.
mean?
I know what you meant.
The good ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, he does have a distinctly, like, demon look to him.
Well, I mean, his name is Dark Sorcerer, and that can indicate, you know, a demonic nature appearance.
Yeah. I have no idea why they're in this cave.
Why not?
It's just where they
It's
hang.
a dark
It's just where they
cave.
hang out.
I think
where
the
they hang
assumption
out.
is that they're dead books and wizards, you know?
Maybe.
They're on
I
a
think that's
school
the
field trip
impression.
here. They got lost.
School field trip.
They're just trying to find a way out.
Or they're metal fans, and Black Cave, kind of their thing.
Black Cave doesn't sound like a bad convention name.
Look, I always say.
Alright, who said they wouldn't attack? Because it wasn't me!
Some mysterious power was driving them, making them attack us. Didn't you feel it?
But why?
It must be magic energy.
You mean Gongora?
Not necessarily. Couldn't it be that this world's natural magic energy is having some kind of effect?
As far
It
as
sank to the bottom of the ocean and they lived.
as far as we know, everyone survived.
Which is
Yeah, but everyone else got out in like the life rafts and stuff. Whereas those guys were in the ship when it sank.
Yeah,
And were in it while underwater.
They straight up had a fucking funeral for them.
Yeah.
It's a kid show. But it did lead to the best episode in the entire series, where it was the Pokemon looking for them.
Oh
Yes.
yes. The island, the Pokemon Island thing.
And they just randomly find a bar manned by a Slowbro.
Wasn't it like a sushi bar or something too?
Yeah, I think so. And it's just like, this is why the Pokemon anime was okay sometimes.
It
yeah,
had
but
its
wasn't
episodes.
that like? But you're talking like season 1, where it was actually kind of decent.
Where it was actually kind of decent, and we were also 14.
Yeah, that,
You were
that really
14 when you were
Sometimes
watching the Pokemon
younger.
anime?
Oh, wait, no, shit.
What the fuck kind of man-child were you?
No,
Hey.
no, I think it might have been even younger, John. Real quick, who are these guys?
Is that a mobile armor?
Interrupting because Zagans are basically the Geodude equivalent. They are
Look
large
at them
guys who
roar.
make a lot of noise, and they punch you. Their abilities are punch you better, and then roar to punch you even better.
You're not kidding on the make a lot of noise things. Holy crap, I can like...
It's because there's two of them, and they keep alternating between doing their little chest-pounding thing.
Yeah.
So majestic.
The thing in the background, the mobile armor there, the Big Zam.
It's Big Zam.
That is an Ide. It's probably the most dangerous enemy in this cave because it's got some actually pretty powerful spells.
Well, yeah, because once the Ide is mass-produced, the Immortals won't know what hit them.
That is Gongora's master plan.
He's gonna mass-produce the Big Ide.
Wow. His master plan kind of sucks if that only has 1200 health.
That's kind of what he was getting at, I think.
Well, he's gonna have a whole bunch of them.
Go, Matt, go!
I punched him right in the dick.
That's pretty much all Mac does because he's so short.
True.
Okay with this.
And then Sarah just blows him up.
Yeah, the second level elemental spells are a significant damage jump.
Also, John, I think it might have been younger when we were watching the Pokemon anime.
Yeah, I just picked a number.
Since we're safe to go off topic again.
I just picked a number and I realized that I picked way too high.
Yeah, you picked way too high.
I discovered the Pokemon anime when I was in 4th grade.
Yeah.
No, that's about right.
So I don't know what age that would be.
You know
That
what?
would be 9 or 10.
Well, what
9 or 10?
age are you now? What age were you in the 4th grade?
I don't remember. I've forgotten what years are at this point.
Wow, you are just terrible.
I graduated high school frickin' 8 years ago.
John, who's the president?
Donald Trump?
Shut up! Don't predict that.
John is having visions of a bad future.
Oh god.
I see the bad end.
We need to change the future, guys.
John, are you Shulk?
I can change the future.
You really feeling it now?
I don't know, but the Immortals are about to feel this.
Oh, that's Prisma.
Oh no! Holy fucking Christ balls!
Mac, no!
That's why those things are a problem.
You can do it. You hang in there, Mac. We believe in you.
They've got 3 other spells in their repertoire. And it's, I forget which one it uses in this fight, but they have Jamming, which reduces your casting speed.
Uh-huh.
And they also have, I think it's called Hex, which curses the entire party,
Okay.
and Stare, which inflicts signs of petrification on the entire party.
Oh, that's Hex.
Okay, Hex, yeah. Ooh. Just straight up curses everyone.
And that's,
but yeah,
that's random status element after the next.
Yeah, on the next turn, Curse turns into a different status element. There is actually a stronger version of Curse that we won't see until Disc 4, called Darkness. And what it does is the same thing, except Darkness itself sticks around, so it will keep applying new status effects.
Oh,
that's
jeez.
mean.
Folks, getting your Ansem jokes now.
Darkness!
Darkness.
There we go.
But yeah, the other one, the Stare, that inflicts signs of petrification, what that does is it gives you basically a 3-turn countdown before the person is fully petrified.
And that's up to your entire party, isn't it?
Yep. Which means you either gotta cure it, or you gotta finish that fight before everyone turns into a rock.
Or else it's an instant game over.
Yes.
Now, I noticed that with Sarah joining, all the adult women in this game have some pretty decent cleavage.
Yeah, I think the character designer kind of liked that.
Probably.
You know what else he also probably liked? Basketballs.
Maybe.
Hey!
Maybe. Just maybe.
Thus, the joke from episode 2 returns.
1.
1
Call
or 2.
back
It was
humor.
towards the end.
It was two, because I
No.
brought it up when we were watching the, like, the intro.
No,
pan
Frog's
over the
not
city and
wrong. He
stuff.
brought it up during the.
Oh, he did
Yeah.
bring up the basketball joke.
God,
Yeah.
you guys are fucking morons.
We don't.
I'm sorry.
I'm not.
Hey, look, Kime remembered a thing looking at a dead soldier.
I don't remember this. I don't remember being a skeleton. I do remember the Butcher General. He gave me such good pork chops.
I tried to make sandwiches out of them! I regret it!
How did we get on this conversation topic?
Butcher General.
Oh, right.
He always made such good stuffed meatloafs.
He would do anything for love, but he wouldn't do that!
And now I'm praying for the end of time. Oh, wait, wrong song.
Keep on trying, Matt. You'll get it right one day.
Oh, well.
Maybe.
So, John, I thought of a good way to help you remember years in terms of your childhood cartoons.
Oh.
Just base everything off of Ninja Turtles, because during the 1990s, everything tried to be Ninja Turtles.
That is true.
It was just the same, like, 4 personalities, but with different animals
Leader!
and shit.
Stupid! Smart! Angry! Go!
They fight crime in location!
And there you go, that's the format for 90s cartoons. I mean, you got shit like...
Oh wait, no. I
Don't
messed
forget
up
their
saying
love for iconic food!
I messed up the go because there should be and occasionally girl.
And again, so I noticed there's a firefly on your right shoulder. What's up with that?
The Firefly's not relevant until the next room, but they give it to you here.
It's telling Kime to burn things.
It's telling him to fuck his wife. Right
so
now.
that's clearly his shoulder devil. Can he get a shoulder angel? And ow, that water hurts.
He cannot. Kime only has his shoulder devil. But yeah, the green water, if you go more than waist deep in it, will start to sap your health.
You could kill them.
If you walk into the shallower portions,
That's kind of a thing.
if you walk into it any shallower, it doesn't really do anything to you.
Oh.
I didn't really think this part through.
Also, I was mistaken. It's not the next room; it's the room after next, because you do a brief pass through of a different room.
That
The
looks
Great
interesting.
Hall of Foul Creatures!
Run! Run! They're gonna get us!
You
What?
have the high ground. You have the advantage.
It's okay. Tomb of Horrors is a very, very old D&D module. The older D&D players know what I'm talking about, and they're crying themselves to sleep right now.
Ah,
A blue,
all right
blue,
then.
blue.
If you've read Ready Player One, that's the one that shows up in that book.
Scroll of Dissection.
Scroll of Dissection is an accessory that can only be equipped to immortals, and it teaches the cut down skill, which you saw Tolton use earlier.
Oh, neat. So, oh, you said only immortals. So does that mean Ming and Sarah can learn it also?
Ming and Sarah can also learn it, and the spellcasters have unique animations for it.
That's cool.
hella rad.
You gonna show them off at some point?
I will.
Neat.
Okay, so here's what the Firefly is for.
They reveal the hidden traps.
The Hell Trap room has invisible pits, and that you cannot see unless you've got a Firefly on your shoulder.
You cannot see yon hole in the ground.
If you fall into one of the holes, it dumps you back into that swamp.
Oh.
Oh.
That's
Which is why part of the reason that I hate this dungeon.
Oh, hey, the Mount Moon joke is complete, because now we have the last element. Backtracking.
Wah, wah, wah.
Pretty much.
Also, I've noticed you've been skipping
Also, random encounter rate.
I was going to say, you've been skipping all of the fights past the first two. Are they the same goddamn enemies?
There are only 4 enemy types in this dungeon.
Oh, God.
Oh no, Firefly Chen!
At least one of them's a mobile armor.
But yeah, if you walk through a strong wind tunnel thing, it blows the firefly off your shoulder.
Am I correct in guessing that Refresha is, like, stronger regen?
No, Refresha is actually... It, heals an entire row. It won't heal your whole party, but it'll heal one row for a fairly decent amount, and then I fell in a hole.
Oh.
Here we go.
Plunk, back into the pit.
Oh, here we go.
I've had
Everybody has
worse.
fun.
Will that,
So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just skip back to the Hell Trap.
Yeah.
Good call. Will that
Fool me
refresh...
once, shame on me.
Will that Refresha also restore the guard condition, or is that just a heal?
It will not. Nothing restores the guard condition other than using the wall spells.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, so there is one hole you want to fall down, and it's this one right... There's this little section of 3 right here.
Uh-huh.
You want to fall down the furthest to the left.
Okay.
You want to fall down the left eye in the funny face.
Ah.
Yep, because it'll drop you next to a treasure chest.
Yay. What's in there?
It's just soul medicine.
Oh, okay.
Which is okay.
But if you're going...
It's...
If you're going for a completion...
Soul medicine heals... Soul medicine heals a decent chunk of both health and mana.
I was gonna mention this earlier, but we were talking about other stuff. But I really like the design of Sarah's default weapon. It looks like a Bardich or something.
Oh yeah, her giant axe staff.
I gotta
It's like,
say,
yeah.
I'm kind of disappointed that their solution to all the weapons was, hey fighters, you get swords, hey mages, you get staves.
And then Mac
I was
with
gonna
his
say,
punch disc.
thank God for Mac.
There's one other character we'll get later who has a different weapon as
Okay.
well.
Oh, okay. That's
'Cause, I mean,
okay.
Tolton's already spoken for, so we know he has a sword.
Yeah, but there is a distinct abundance of swords and staves.
Which
Yeah,
is like
it's-
only the most 2 overused RPG weapons ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd really like to see more staves as like physical fight weapons, which you only see in a handful of cases.
Well, that's just you and your bias for bow stabs.
You want them to bonk on the head,
I do want them to bonk on the head.
as opposed to like Jansen stab in the ankles.
I just
or gently kick them.
It's just, if all you're gonna do is use staves as like magic enhancement devices, you could make those items like way more varied and kind of personal to the person.
Yeah, you could make him just a trinket or something like that.
Like Groon's pot from Tales of Legendia is a good example of that, because it's completely works for her character, and all it is like a magic enhancement kind of thing anyway.
I have bad memories of that stupid jar.
Oh no, my hand is stuck.
No, it's more that when I was
Oh
playing
yeah,
that
that's
game,
right.
when I was fighting the final boss, she felt compelled for some reason to run up and attempt to bludgeon it with the jar.
No, John. I think you mean the main quest final boss.
Yes, the main quest. I never did the character stories.
Well, to be
deal
fair,
with
who wouldn't want to go up and beat up Kim Strauss with a jar?
That is actually a very good proposition. I'm kind of disappointed you can't do that in Romancing Saga. I would love to beat up Sarween with a jar.
Okay,
Just
so
mod the
one of those
game.
treasure hunts. One of those treasure hunts is actually over here in this little alcove.
Oh, that's
Okay.
sneaky.
Sneaky deaky.
It's the curse blocker. It prevents curse.
Whoa.
Go figure.
Well, it must be
I
good for
never would've guessed.
against those Ides.
There's also another little item kind of hidden right there at the screen transition.
Jeez.
Cure all.
This game likes to mess with you if you're a completionist.
It does. There's an achievement for opening every treasure chest.
Oh man.
Ah.
I hear something. There's something there. They're coming!
No way! Can't be serious!
Now this is more like it.
There's only one way out. We have to go through them.
Okay, so this entire room is the boss fight.
Oh, that's neat.
Neat.
Okay.
The enemies appear on the map, and when you touch them, you get into a fight with them.
Okay. That's unique.
I will tell you right now, this boss fight has a shitload of editing done to it.
I'm sure.
Why is that?
Because it takes a long-ass time otherwise.
See, look at her weapon.
And it's
look
honestly
at her
not
weapon
terribly
there.
interesting.
Yeah, it does look
That
cool.
is a really nice
It just
weapon.
looks really cool.
Yeah, it does.
I will say, even though they gave everyone staves, the staves at least look cool as shit.
Yeah, there are no palette swap weapons.
Yeah, this game actually has really nice
Actually,
weapon
that's the thing I'd
design.
like to point out. This game is actually really good about not falling into the trope of palette swap enemies.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you'll notice that most of the enemies we run into are unique models.
We have had only
Yeah, I'd
one
say-
palette swap, and it was within the same dungeon, but it made sense because they were on different halves of the mountain.
Oh yeah, the man-eaters,
man-eaters and the
cliffhangers. Which were so unnoticeable that I didn't realize they were palette swaps until Frog pointed it out.
Yeah, and I noticed that man-eaters actually looked more like Venus flytraps than cliffhangers did. And
Yeah,
were
they
more
look-
fitting and appropriate.
So
You
let's
could prob-
hear,
Okay,
let's
so
hear about
anyway-
these
anyway.
guys since they're right in front of us.
These things, the rough eaters, they only have a physical attack, but they've got 1,300 health each. Their physical attacks hit all right, but the big thing is that they have a chance to inflict curse on attack,
Oh.
like they just did to Sarah.
Oh.
So if you were to put a saddle on one of these and ride it, would you be a Rough Rider?
Bully for you, sir.
So part of the reason that I've edited so much of this boss fight is that to progress, you have to kill 3 of these groups, and every group is exactly the same.
Oh, that sounds tedious.
Does that like unlock the leader fight?
It does, yeah. It's fairly predictable that this is going to be a fight where we have to find the leader.
Yeah, no. I mean, they made no attempts to really kind of hide that with everything looking the same.
You'll actually be able to see which one is the leader before it's out and available to fight. It's standing in the background.
Yeah, I didn't really get a chance to see it before you got into the first fight, but obviously.
Well, no, you can't see it from where you were at the start. But I'll walk by where it's standing and kind of pause for a second to make sure you can see it.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I'm leaving in this first full fight. The second one is going to be edited down to just the beginning and end of it, and then the third one will be skipped entirely.
Right, because we've
So-
gotten the point at that point.
Yeah.
So I like your party composition here. It's the 4 immortals and Jansen.
The character who will be immortal in our hearts.
Yeah. So technically, it's a full immortal party, even if Jansen is.
That was essentially my party for the first playthrough of this game that I did.
I mean, it makes sense.
Oh yeah. Bit of an awkward cut there just because I chose a really bad time to go fiddle around in the menus. But you know,
Jansen is just so fucking hype.
It's time to murder!
It's time to blow shit up. Yeah.
So yeah, as you can see, same group of 4 again.
Yeah.
Whatever.
This one's gonna take a while, isn't it?
Like I said, I edited it down as best I could without just completely skipping the fights.
Well, I mean,
But yeah,
we-
if you like this boss music though, it plays the entire
I
time.
do like this boss music, so this is actually really cool for me.
Yeah, this boss theme is actually pretty fucking fantastic.
I love the high trumpet part when it, it
Man,
almost
you just
takes
love
almost
trumpets
a,
in general.
It tickles you in a way only few can.
mainly high trumpets. But it builds up to it maybe a little too long, but when it gets to it, oh man, does it pay off?
Oh, it pays off for you, alright, I bet.
So yeah, you can see
yeah,
the
yeah,
one in the
red
background
eyes.
there with the red. Yeah.
Red eye.
Red
You can't
eyes,
actually get
black
to it
dragon.
yet because it's.
Now with chain.
Damn it! Where are these guys coming from?
They're not a problem to take down, but this is just getting ridiculous.
The leader has to be in there somewhere. That's the one we go for.
I see.
Run!
So this.
It also automatically resets you at the entrance of the room.
Of
That
course.
just seems kind of annoying, but I guess it makes
There
sense
it
for
is.
balancing purposes.
There it is.
One convenient thing is that if you zoom the map all the way out, you can see the leader on it as the red dot instead of the green ones.
That's nice. All right.
Yeah.
So you can kind of figure out where to go.
So here's the meat and potatoes of this boss fight.
Yes. So this part is also going to have a lot edited out of it because there's a glitch with this boss.
Oh.
Most bosses. So here's the thing: a lot of bosses drop like a slot seed or something, but you can steal the slot seed from them early, and that will cause them to not drop it because you already have it.
Because their steal and drop pools are the same, right?
Yes. So you can steal this boss's slot seed. Thing is that the way this boss fight works, it's possible to not kill it and have it flee, and you have to track it down again.
Uh-huh.
But if it flees, it will reset its drop table, but not its steal table.
So you could steal two slot seats from it.
No, it won't reset the steal table. It'll reset
No, you
the
can
drop.
or
which
no, I'm
means-
saying you can get two slot seats from it.
Yes, you can steal a slot seed and then get one as a drop.
I misspoke, sorry.
Yeah. The problem with that is that it makes the fight drag on forever.
How long did it take you to do this fight?
A good half hour.
So do you
Oh,
have the
that's-
boss
that's
theme stuck
unfortunate.
into your head for eternity?
Oh, is this?
Anyway, here's the
gimmick.
here's the gimmick of this boss. The queen will periodically use pheromone, which causes a massive buff to one of her servants, and causes its physical attack to do about 700 damage.
Ow.
With the plus side of the other three, will no longer attack you. They will instead take turns throwing rocks at the buffed one.
Can you use the other jealous suitor's attacks against the one who's buffed?
No, unfortunately, because their jealousy attack only does about 10 damage.
Oh well.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's pretty peddly.
Oh.
I mostly just use the time to kind of thin out their numbers and stall while I try to steal from the queen.
Now, I noticed that you mentioned that the rough queen has a chance of fleeing. Am I to
Yes.
assume that the key to this fight is not wiping out her guardians, but actually just whittling them down low enough to where their guard condition is low enough that you can actually do damage to her?
Holy mother of God.
That's more or less the trick to this fight. Because if you kill the guards, she will just call another one.
Right.
The trick is to steal the slot seed, then get her below half health, because she won't flee before then.
Okay.
But don't kill her.
Right.
Because she doesn't actually have a whole lot more health than her servants. She's just protected by a fairly heavy guard condition.
Does she restore her health when she flees?
No, she does not.
Oh, well, that's handy.
So, this fight drags on. I cut down as much as I could without just dropping the whole fight.
Rip Sarah.
But you've really already seen all there is to it, so it's kind of boring to just watch, honestly.
Well, let's.
But I like the idea of it. I just wish that like the buffed guy had more attacks or something like that.
Oh, Rip Ming.
And Sarah.
The other downside is that if you kill one of the there you
go.
finally got the slot seed. If you kill one of the servants and she calls a new one, the new one will no longer be jealous and will attack you normally.
Oh, so bad timing can actually take you over pretty horribly.
Like as you can see, a lot of my guard condition is gone. Jansen is dead.
Oh shit,
Jansen,
Jansen doesn't auto revive either.
Jensen, no.
Yeah, so my stalling out to get the slot seed actually made this fight a lot harder than it really is.
All
Good
for a
stuff.
glitch. Now, is this glitch even worth it?
It gets you an extra slot earlier, but the game was not expecting you to do this. There are enough slot seeds just normally in the game to max out every corner.
So, assuming you do this right, you should have one extra slot seed by the end of the game.
Yeah, you effectively end up with one extra.
Hooray.
And you can use that for, I don't know, some validation. Hey, that was a cool combo.
But yeah, Immortals can only have a maximum of 30 slots.
Oh.
And with the slot seeds allotment in the game, combined with the accessories that give them like the slot plus abilities, you can get each Immortal up to 30.
Okay.
Well, that works.
Yeah, there's a slot plus 3, a slot plus 5, and then the really nice slot plus 10.
Oh.
Ooh.
You cannot get slot plus 10 till disc 4.
Of course.
Well, I mean, that makes sense.
Random question, but obviously they're Element Earth, so wind good on them. Does type organic factor anything into this?
Type organic means that biokiller rings work on them.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, their type basically determines like what rings work on them.
All right.
Makes sense.
So organic, you use biokiller. Beast, you use beast killer. Flying, I think the ring is called like the aim ring or something like that.
Okay.
But yeah, there's a ring for each type of enemy.
It's another factor
And-
for weakness that you can bring in to help.
Exploit, yeah.
And you can theoretically stack it on and make it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
They make it
I just
really
had a thought. Since Sarah normally has glasses, if you put the accessory glasses on her, does she have
It will change her glasses.
Okay. I was about to ask if she had double glasses, but
No, if you put like the treasure glasses, which give her like those goofy pink rimmed glasses, then it will change her normal glasses to those glasses.
Oh,
Okay.
that's neat.
Also,
it would have been kind of funny to have her wearing two different glasses, but you know.
Just layered on top of each other.
That would be an awful oversight.
I noticed the queen has already hauled ass. You still got to mop up her guards.
Yeah, you got to kill the guards regardless.
Regardless.
Oh, it was terrible.
But yeah, this whole dungeon, honestly, I don't like it. It drags on. This video is cut down from 2 hours and 11 minutes of footage.
That's not pleasant.
We've spent half of this
I
video
mean, it doesn't-
talking about cartoons instead.
And
I'm fine with that.
it doesn't help that you spent a decent chunk of time just trying to trigger a glitch.
Yeah.
It was in the interest of showing everything.
That you didn't even get to show because you technically admitted that you missed some items in a dungeon you cannot go back to.
Well, okay, I'm not going to show every single achievement.
No, obviously not. But still.
Because there's an achievement for getting all of us, for like mastering all of Kaim's skills, which basically means give Kaim every single skill because he's an immortal.
Oh.
And then there's one for get all of Seth's skills, same thing, and so on. I'm not going to spend the time and grind out every single skill for every single immortal.
No, but you want to show off all the like unique skills like combo, power hit, cut down.
Oh yeah. No, I intend by the time that this whole thing is done to put together a video that just shows off every unique ability in the game and then how each immortal does combo or power hit because they've all got a different animation for it.
I noticed you didn't get experience for that. That's great.
Nope, because I didn't technically kill the boss.
Ah, that's fair.
So this boss actually gives experience.
This boss actually does give experience, and then I got stuck between two of them.
And you
We're
had
just
to-
gonna skip that.
You just had to take it like a man.
The regular green guys still remain the same group before.
Eh.
But now the hunt is on.
But she's hiding over there in the corner.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I gotta say, I'm glad to not have to do this dungeon again. I have not been looking forward to doing this dungeon since I started this LP.
But hey, you're done doing this dungeon. You don't have to worry about it anymore.
Is this like
I do have to come back here once.
Is this like pretty much the only that one level of this game, or are there a couple others?
There is one later on that a lot of people don't like, but I never had that much trouble with it, so we'll see when we get there. There's the obligatory sewer level,
Oh well.
and no one likes those.
They're kind of like, yeah, they're kind of like water temples in Zelda.
So anyway, now that I've stolen the thing, I'm going to show the correct way to deal with these, which makes rather short work of them.
Right, because you're not purposely delaying your turns. It's like fighting bosses in Final Fantasy IX. You'd kill them a lot faster, but god damn it, can Zidane ever fucking steal anything?
Steal everything!
I need the mithril dagger.
I need the Mage Masher. I need everything.
You need the Mage Master from the very first fight in the game. Super early. For no reason.
Yeah, because it's so good.
Well, I mean, it actually is pretty good. Even though you get a Mage Master within the dungeon that you'll really need it for.
Exactly. Ooh, cut down. It
That's
sucks.
Yeah, it doesn't work so well on them. Cut down's honestly not very good. It just looks nice.
It does look nice. But then again, it's a technique that Tolton knows, and we know that Tolton's all about that flash.
See here.
It's powered by his diamonds, therefore it only really works for him.
Well, there's also the fact that he was using it on like piss easy enemies.
And he was level 25.
And he was level 25 and he was using that move. So the damage he was actually doing was quite deadly.
Tolton has the lowest stats, just on average, of everyone in the game.
Is he like Edward in later iterations of Final Fantasy IV, where if he goes up beyond a certain level, he starts getting insane stat boosts?
No.
Aww.
Tolton's thing, and I'll go into it more in depth when we actually get him, because, I mean, it's obvious he's going to join the tournament.
Really? I could never have guessed.
But his thing is that he has really crappy stats, but he gets the best equipment in the game.
Okay.
And I take it he's the one you learn a lot of good skills from.
Yeah, he gets a lot of good skills, and his weapons are by far the strongest in the game.
Well, that's not bad at all.
But they have the restriction of being bound specifically to him.
I guess that's a balancing factor.
Yeah. Oh, Queen's almost down.
But yeah, you drop some decent area wind spells and stuff, and it just kind of blows away the entire group.
Right.
Okay.
Jansen, no! You're paralyzed!
You just kind of mop up the rest, and
Yep.
what's done is done. Except that she's going to call another one in just to drag the fight out more.
Of course.
Hooray.
Like the asshole she is.
Never mind.
No, that was one that was already weakened.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's pretty much.
We're almost to the end of
Black
this
Cave
journey,
right there.
folks.
Seth gets the kill this time.
Yay!
job, Seth.
I think that's her second, actually. She took down one of the big grosses.
The
Oh yeah,
Bogomores?
okay. She took down one of the Bogomores.
The second one, I think. I think Jansen took down the first, she took down the second. So that's Seth's second boss kill. And I'm giving it to her because she actually took out the boss and, you know.
Good hustle, Seth.
The
Good
one that
hustle.
finished the fight.
Ming can believe that she took out the boss, but we all know the true hero of this fight.
Actually, Ming and Jansen and Sarah probably with all those all-wind spells. But, you know, final hit and all that.
Final
Yeah.
hit is what matters.
Anyway, guys, I finally got up the nerve to tell that joke from earlier.
Oh?
Uh-oh.
So you know how Kaim hasn't seen his wife in 30 years?
Hey! They're all running away! Hey, if you want to defeat the body, just cut off the head.
I wonder how many people will actually get that reference.
Hopefully a
Bryce
lot,
Papenbrook will get
but
that
hopefully
reference.
none. I want this to be an all or nothing joke.
Yeah, and then after that, we can just kindly fuck off.